Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. In today's episode I will be showing you this really cool melon and pumpkin farm that I designed. I took a lot of inspiration from Ilmango. He did a design for 1.9 where entities would still glitch through blocks, so he used trapdoors and was taller. But now that entities don't glitch through blocks with pistons because translocation is no longer in the game, only having the piston above works. So I designed this. It is really neat. This minecart is currently unloading, but we can take a look at this a little bit more stripped version so you can see what's going on. We have a little simple drop-off station, and if I add a minecart, it's going to go up top and trigger every piston in a row. You can see like that. And then we can see it from the front, which is going to be better. Like that. Then it drops down a floor lower and does the exact same thing, and you can stack this pretty much as high as you want, but I wouldn't suggest going higher than 5 levels because then the minecart hopper won't have enough space to pick up all the items. And it's going to drop off longer, so you're going to be kind of wasting resources. So I suggest building 3 tall or 4 tall towers and making multiple of them so you have more minecart hoppers collecting items. And then when it picks up the items from the last layer, it is gonna go into the simple drop-off station. I'm using 2 hoppers just so it's a little bit faster. But yeah, it drops off the items and it's all good. There you can see, dropping 2 items at a time. This farm was idle, so he has a lot of items, but normally it doesn't have that many items when it goes through first. But as you can see, like there's items already growing and it's really neat. And what makes this farm really efficient is that melon and pumpkin stems, first of all, are adjacent to each other. So you have a row of pumpkin stems going over here and then a row of melon and pumpkin, melon, and so forth. Plus there's a water source in the middle right beneath that trapdoor, which makes all of the farmland hydrated. So the crops grow faster on hydrated farmland anyway. So yeah. Well, let's begin with the tutorial. For the materials for building this farm, you can pause the video here and I will scroll through this schematica that is also going to be in the description. And I want to note that the materials are for this entire farm. You don't need to have the spruce wood here. You don't need to build it out of stone bricks, and you don't need the jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins on the side. Those are just for decoration. So I suggest before building this farm that you build it in the east-west direction because you're going to have the least problems with rails. If you build it in the north-south, you can still do it, but the rails are going to be a bit different. I'm not going to be showing that. You can probably figure it out on your own. We're going to start with a 11 by 9 platform, and we're going to go with powered rails all along the entire thing, and then normal rails on the end, and then powered rails again. And normal rails at the end, and power rails, and so forth. And finish that for the entire thing. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab a hopper, a comparator, a repeater, and a redstone torch. I said a redstone torch. And we're going to come over here and place 2 hoppers facing downwards like this. Then we're going to remove that rail, grab a powered rail, and then a normal rail, and then a couple of blocks like this. And we're going to loop these regular rails like so. And then come over to this side, and this is where it's going to go up top to the next layer. And then we're going to come back to this hopper, place a block like this, a block like this, and a block like that. Grab a comparator output out of that hopper, place a repeater facing into that, and a torch underneath, and this is your drop-off station done. We're going to place the rail back. Then we're going to grab some levers, and we're going to go all the way underneath to power these rails, like so. Then we're going to want to grab an iron trapdoor and go to the middle of the farm, break the middle rail, break the side, place the trapdoor like so, and then we're going to go look at where the minecart comes from. So it goes from that side. So we're going to put a block here, break that block, place a block here, and place a power rail like that. Then we're going to come underneath and power the left side and the right side. So when the minecart goes in the middle here, if I can grab one, there we go. It is gonna, oh, it's going in the wrong way. No, stop, 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 stop. Okay, professional tutorial maker. There we go. It's going to cross it over. So next order of business, we're going to grab some glass over here and go on top of these rails. And for your farm, you can do it out of either the stone brick or whatever. I'm just going to be building it out of glass just because you can see what is going on better. So grab a layer of glass and go all the way around like so, going on top of the regular rails and one block in front of the powered rails. And then finish that for 2 more layers. Next thing, we're now going to grab your normal pistons and go in a checkered board pattern across the entire farm. Like this. And you don't have to put in the middle piston because that's where the water source is going to be. When you're done, it should look something like this. And for the next step, we're going to go inside of the farm and place a layer of dirt all over the entire thing. Like so. And when you get to the middle block, we're going to place in a water bucket. Just make sure that you have it blocked off, because if you remove any of the side dirts, you're going to have a rail mess all over the place. So like this. Next thing, we're going to grab a hoe and we're going to hoe the entire field. Wherever there's a gap of a piston, you're going to hoe it. Like that block, I messed up, and we're going to need a dirt back there. So finish that for the entire field. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to place a glowstone here in the middle, and remember to re-hoe that. And then we're going to grab your melon and pumpkin seeds and go on the edge with pumpkin seeds. And then the next row should be melon, and then you should alternate melon and pumpkin all the way for the entire field. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go on the side, one of the sides that has the regular rails on the bottom, and we're going to place a layer of stone brick going all the way over the entirety of the farm, leaving out the gaps on the side. Next, we're going to come down here where the minecart's going to arrive. We're going to go 1 block out, place another powered rail, and then go with blocks all the way up to the top over to here. Then we're going to start with a power rail here and a detector rail above each piston. So you're going to alternate detector and powered all the way to the edge, like so, and then grab some normal ones and do a turn, and then put a powered next to the detector because we have a checkerboard pattern of pistons. So we're going to finish that all the way across the entire board. If 1 layer of the farm is enough for you, you're going to come over here and finish it off like this. You're going to grab some blocks and put them over here, grab a turn, bring it all the way to the edge here, and then grab some power rails and go down underneath, grab a little lever and place it right there. And you should be finished. So this should work. You can link up the hoppers to any sort of storage you want, and the farm should be working. And if you want to stack another layer on top, I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, you want to remove these power rails here and these blocks and just replace them with some glass is what I wanted to do. There we go. And then we're going to come over to the middle, break a couple of blocks here. We're going to grab a iron trapdoor and put it like so, right over the middle block. And then we're going to place a redstone block right here. We're going to break this rail as well. We're going to grab another block here and place 2 powered rails like this. And then you can place a block here just for convenience sake. And that should be it for the underneath part of the minecart getting through. Next thing, we're going to extend the glass over and just copy basically this entire thing with your dirt layer being over here, right on top of these rails like so. I stacked the farm up 2 more times, and what we have to do next is we're gonna come over here and extend this railway to the edge of the farm here and put powered rails on top. And I just have a lever here which we can move a little bit higher just so it powers the entire thing like so. And we're gonna go up 1 more, and then over here we're gonna place a block like this and place a rail there, a rail here, place a block here, and then extend these rails all the way up to here, break a couple of blocks like so, put some normal blocks there, turn the corner and put some powered rails over here, turn the corner again and powered rails. And then we're going to place a lever here to power them and a lever here to power these. And that should bring your minecart up to the top. Then over here, it's going to drop down again. So we need a block to stop it. And then we need to go down below all the way over to here, place a powered rail, and just power it. And then over on this side again, where it's going to drop down again, we need a block to stop it, and then go all the way underneath to here, place a powered rail, and power it. Now, the only thing that I forgot to mention is that you need to go grab some jack-o'-lanterns, because there isn't enough light in the entire farm for every crop to grow, I believe. If this guy has, say, block 4 light level, so we're going to need to go put in some jack-o'-lanterns, and we can do that in the 4 corners. Replace the block on top of the piston with a jack-o'-lantern, like so, and then replace the rail that was on top before. And you can do that for 4 layers. Like, you can easily get inside here on the side and just remove that and place a jack-o'-lantern and then place a rail back. So do that for all the layers that you have, and your farm should be done. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you build this into your survival world. And if you do, send me a screenshot either on Twitter, or you can leave it in the comments of YouTube. I don't know if you can do that. You can leave a link or something. But yeah, if you do that, send me your pictures, and I want to see it done in your worlds. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos and more tutorials. And leave a comment if you have any ideas of what I should do the tutorial on next. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. When it went